Oh, good morning, Mr. Dalton. It's not what you think. We stayed up till 2 a.m. The storm. I stayed in Kevin's room.
Will you take it easy, Roy? I trust my daughter, and for some reason I trust you too.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Daddy.
Hi.
That was the nicest thing you've ever said.
Oh. I don't want to be all sentimental, but you know, when I had that heart attack that almost killed me, I had to face up to a lot of things, and one of them is that you're a grown-up woman. And it's your right to live your own life, make your own mistakes, you know.
Are you calling me a mistake, Mr. Dalton?
I'm going to let you be the judge of that. I'm going to go make some more coffee.
Hey, I'll do that.
No, you stay here and keep Roy company. I'm sure he'd rather talk to you than me.
Aren't you going to be going to work today?
No, they're not going to be doing much work out there tonight.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, why don't I call up Caroline's and see if I can get a seat for your show, huh?
Oh, that'd be great.
He's really a great guy.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm going to see if I can dig my car out and get to work, huh? Thanks for letting me stay tonight, huh?
Anytime.
Okay. Say, look, if I can get free later, maybe I'll come catch your show, too, huh?
Oh, Roy, that'd be really great. I need all the moral support I can get.
What, you? You are an old pro now.
Yeah, I mean Kevin. I'm really dreading seeing him.
Hey, don't worry. Look, you have done nothing to blame yourself.
Oh.
Just remember that.
Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning.
What was it you said you wanted to speak to me about yesterday?
Oh, well, just that I plan to check with Lucinda Walsh about that job opportunity she talked of, and if I have one, I'd like to give you some notice.
Well, I'm sure there'll be a lot more room for advancement at a firm like Walsh Enterprises than there is here.
Yeah, I gotta go up to the office.
Good morning, Douglas.
Morning. Well, Marcia, what happened to the portrait?
I had Jimmy take it down. I thought it best, since you didn't tell Frannie it was Caroline's ring, and so she wouldn't notice it in the portrait.
Good idea. Thank you.
What was Kevin doing here so early?
Oh, he spent the night in the green room. He had some sort of disagreement with Heather and had no place else to stay, so...
Is that so?
Douglas, please don't do anything foolish.
I'm not. But I told you I'm going to handle this my way.
Douglas, you have to be more careful. Just because the police have arrested Ken Wayne doesn't mean it's over for us. They could still put everything together.
Jerry, hi. Barbara Ryan. I'm sorry to get a hold of you so early, but I wanted to get these changes to you before you start cutting the new samples, okay? Got a pencil? Of course, I have other things in my life besides my designs. I just managed to keep everything in its proper place. Okay, here we go. Style 103, the black crepe. I would like to change the jet beading around the neck. Just make it something a little more simple. Scallop, applique in the same fabric would be lovely. Katie, hold a minute. I think the messenger's here to send off my new designs. Hold on, thank you. Marco! Oh, what a nice surprise.
Is it, Barbara? Oh, good. I'm glad I could return the favor. Because I got hit with quite a surprise myself this morning. I can't stay long, but I'm sure it'll be a visit you won't ever forget.
Sandwich. Ham. Lettuce. Here we go.
Yeah! We're out of Miracle Whip.
A sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the tangy zip of Miracle Whip salad dressing, the bread spread from Kraft.
See, it was just a bad dream. There's plenty of...
See the light. Taste why Miracle Whip Light Reduced Calorie Salad Dressing's America's favorite.
Please don't eat all the morsels. Please don't eat them all. Because if you eat all the morsels, your cookies will be bald. Nestle Toll House morsels, so chocolatey and rich. But save them for the cookies, or your cookies will look like this. Please don't eat all the morsels. You just have to wait. 'cause it's Nestle Toll House morsels which make the cookies taste so great.
Some people think swabs are all the same, but you know Q-tip swabs are soft and safe, with 50% more cotton at the tip. Q-tips brand cotton swab, because a swab by any other name is not the same.
Gina!
Gina! There's nothing like coming home to the homemade taste of spaghetti with delicious ragu sauce.
Miss me?
It's delicious.
It's great to be home.
Ragu spaghetti sauce, that's Italian.
Troubled by bad breath, hiding your face in shame because nothing seems to work? Then naturally you need a Milk-Bone dog biscuit. Every delicious crunch of Milk-Bone helps scrape away plaque and food particles that can lead to bad breath. In fact, no other leading dog biscuit gets your teeth naturally cleaner and whiter or your breath fresher. Get Milk-Bone dog biscuits because naturally every dog wants fresher breath.
If you will excuse me, my manufacturer's on the phone. I will tell him I will call him back.
If you'd like, I'll tell him a few things. Like how simple his Simply Barbara really is.
Jerry? Yes, it wasn't the messenger at all. A friend of mine stopped by unexpectedly. Could I call you back? Thank you.
That's funny. My husband had trouble facing me this morning, too. There must be something highly contagious in the air. Let's hope it's not an epidemic of infidelity. But with you as the carrier, it could happen.
Look, I don't know what Tom told you.
Tom didn't tell me anything. He had the good taste to remain silent and just look guilty as hell. But I shouldn't expect a show of taste from you, should I? You save all that for your designs.
If this is going to turn into an angry little exchange of insults, you may leave.
You're going to throw me out, Ms. Ryan? I only wish you'd try.
If you haven't talked this over with Tom, you've a lot of nerve
Don't you
coming over here
understand?
and
There is
attacking me.
nothing for Tom to talk over with me. Nothing. Because it is over, Barbara. I could have forgiven him almost anything, but not turning to someone like you. He got drunk in New York and picked up some sort of call girl. And somewhere along the line, down the road, I might have understood that. But to become the willing victim of someone who is cold and calculating, the schemer that you've become, I find it hard to understand and hard to forgive.
Margot, maybe if you had taken the time or shown some interest in Tom's needs, this never would have happened.
Oh, well, now, there's a switch. You were the one that was always cheering me on in my career, telling me how proud you were of me, that I was able to manage a successful job and a marriage at the same time. And you know what? I was so naive. I was so stupid that I thought you were my friend. And all along, you were plotting and planning this whole
There was
thing.
nothing planned or calculated about what happened. Tom was lonely, miserable.
And you were hungry for another woman's husband. Lord, you even had me help convince him to go to New York on that trip with you. You're in the right profession, Barbara, I'll tell you that much. Designer describes you to a T.
Don't you stand there and play the self-righteous wounded wife with me. My name used to be Barbara Stenbeck, remember? Former wife of James Stenbeck. And there was a time, Margot, that you weren't above seducing another woman's husband was there. In fact, you and Tom are living in the house that James gave you when you were his mistress.
That's true. It's not a part of my past that I'm very proud of. And it's true all the same. So is this what this is, Barbara? You waited all these years to even the score?
I never gave it a second thought.
That I believe, because I don't think you'd give a thought to anything except how to get more for Barbara. You know what the most pathetic thing about this whole situation is? You don't give a damn for Tom. He's just a convenience to you. Because if I thought you cared about Tom, if I thought you were capable of caring for anyone but Barbara, I might be hurt by what happened here. Instead, I feel sick to my stomach. Look at you. Not a hair out of place this early in the morning. The living picture of what every woman would love to look like just once in their life. I gotta get out of here before I throw up all over you. Have fun while you can, Barbara. Because you're in for a very lonely old age.